Hello guys, this is Pawan from Ambidutronics. So today in this video tutorial we will learn about a null pointer. Basically in our last video tutorial we have come across void pointers. We have covered dangling pointer and this while pointer also. So here in this video tutorial we will learn about null pointer. So basically what is null pointer? So null pointer is a pointer. It is a pointer basically which points to which does not points to any memory location, we can say. Like it is a special type of pointer. Here if you will see int asterisk p equals to null, so null itself is also a pointer, and if we will just initialize this int asterisk p with null, so this p becomes a null pointer. So it means it does not it is not pointing to any memory location. So null basically represents 0. If we sometimes we can say like generally null is defined as null void asterisk and then 0. So 0 this way it is generally defined in lot of places in libraries, if I'll talk about. So this is basically null definition, the literal meaning of null. So this is null. If I'll print this p also, then I'll just get the result 0 only. We can also put 0 here instead of null, but let me tell you one thing, that this is not basically a good practice, because if you will just put 0, so it sometimes may confuse you about this pointer, whether it is a value or address. So I would say it is a good practice, always use null instead of 0 when you are pointing when you are just assigning any pointer with initial address. And here if we will just try to attempt to print this value in this pointer, then our program will lead to undefined behavior, or we may get some segmentation fault error here. So here if I'll just uncomment this thing, so we can say here because this is a null pointer and we are dereferencing it, then we can get segmentation fault error here, that in this case. So always we have to check about the null pointer. This check thing we always need to do. So if p is not equal to null, then we can say like value at the null pointer something, whatever the value we have given, that will be printed. Otherwise we will say that pointer is a null pointer and cannot be dereferenced. Now if I'll talk about the use cases or advantages of this null pointer, where we can basically use these null pointers. So first thing, here in the program itself you can say always if we'll initialize any pointer with null, that is a best practice, because in this case it will not become a wild pointer, as in the wild pointer we have told you about this, that is basically an uninitialized pointer. So when we will just initialize with null, so it means now it is pointing to it is not pointing to any memory location, but it will not be a wild pointer. So we can say one good advantage of this is to assign with null. And another advantage is we can check we can do this thing with some error check conditions, where we sometimes through malloc or calloc function we returns value. So sometimes if memory is not available in our system or in our whatever platform we are using, MCU or anywhere, so on that case if memory is not available, then you will get basically a null. So on that case we can put a if condition, whether that p is equals to null or not, and if it is null, then we will say that we will exit from the program, or we will do whatever we want on that case scenario. But if it is not null, then only we will proceed with that, because now we have our memory is getting allocated on that case. Now another example is here in the file handling. If I'll say like I have given like fopen example.txt, and I'm just checking again the same thing, like this is just like a address this availability or not. So our pointer availability or not, here we are checking file pointer equals to null, then we can say like file could not be opened, because it is just returning the null. This fopen is returning null. So this is the example. This is the use cases we can say. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any doubt regarding this, just feel free to comment us below. Thanks for watching this video.